First, out of the blue corner, he is the reigning featherweight champion for Who's Number One, training here in Costa Mesa for the art of jiu-jitsu, Diego Pato.
Diego Pato Oliveira, the reigning 145-pound champion of Who's Number One. What? Go talk to him.
He looked very, very good on his last outing. It's unfortunate that Baby Shark got hurt, but man, oh man. So solid. Solid on the legs, just solid everywhere. Really entertaining.
The AOJ kids are going nuts behind me over here.
The Who's Number One lightweight champion, training out of Toledo, Ohio, with the Animus Jiu-Jitsu team in the Pedigo submission, Dante Leon.
Dante Leon, the lightweight champion of Who's Number One, makes his return in this exciting matchup. It's champ versus champ, Sean Williams.
Yeah, Pato's moving up, trying to take Dante's belt right here. Well,
what a task Pato has in store for him tonight with Dante Leon. Let's take a look at this tail of the tape. Dante Leon, 28 years old, 5'8", weight at 155 pounds even. Diego Pato, 24 years old, 5'4", weighing in at 153.8 pounds. This is it. This is for the double championship. If Pato wins this, he'll be a double Who's Number One champion. If Dante wins, he retains his title and wants to eventually go to 170.
Yeah. This would be our first two-division champion, is that right, Ricardo? Is that right?
I believe so. Immediately, Pato pulling guard. Pato known for some very, very deadly leg locks.
Yeah, but I must say that Dante has looked incredible lately. So yeah, very, very good. So we'll see. But both have Pato gonna get underneath and looking like he wants to fall sweep. He's trying to get underneath on that far leg.
Dante Leon. Just an amazing job here in Who's Number One. Big win over Ethan Krelestein. Juan Alvarenga has had wins over Cody Steele. Representing Pedigo submission.
Yeah, Pato trying to invert again to get that knee on the floor. He's trying to pull the foot, use that left leg over the top to get Dante's knee turned to the mat. Expose the back, expose inversions.
You know, when you say the word submission hunter, or use the phrase submission hunter, Diego Pato is the epitome of that expression. He's a guy that truly goes after it.
Yeah, and he finds them very quickly. Like off of his inversions, he'll find legs and he'll have them straight very, very quickly. He'll be on an attack as like basically as his inversion ends, and it's very fast.
Recently had that big win over Diogo Hayes, Baby Shark.
Yeah.
And Who's Number 120.
What's interesting, though, is that, you know, right now, Pato's trying to invert onto the outside. Because outside sort of spins and inside spins. And Dante has already lived in those, done very well in his career with those. So he knows the game. Trying to stuff through, trying to get that knee through the middle a little bit more. All about getting above the knee and to the hips here. He's going to try to go on a straight foot lock or that toe hold, that modified toe hold. Now that thing can hurt, but there Pato's in on the leg. Sort of into the K-guard style. He got his knee line. He had his knee. Yeah, there you see. He yanked that knee line in there. That's something that he's very good at. Is all of a sudden, wham! He's able to get above the knee when it looked like, I didn't really have this, all of a sudden he did.
Yeah,
he's very good in that department.
He is able to hit and attack at lightning speed, and like when he does it, it's on.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know, Diego Pato, you know, very quiet guy, but after his last Who's Number One match, he actually called for this match. He said, I want to go up, I want to fight for the 155 belt, I want to be the champ of Who's Number One. And it's a match that we were discussing. We originally had another opponent for Dante Leon. That opponent had to withdraw from the competition. We called up Pato, and immediately he accepted. And it's great to see. Not a lot of, especially champions, want to step up in weight divisions to take on other champions, but Pato did it. And Dante, you know, he said, you know what, it'll be a good scrap. Let's do it.
Yeah. Now watch Pato try to get Dante's knee to the floor using this sort of like scooped De La Riva. But Pato almost had he created a little bit earlier almost an access to Dante's back. That was interesting. Didn't really work out to anything, but they're getting around now.
This is a heavy pace for Dante to be playing with. If he's going to do this for 15 minutes, it's a lot of movement, a lot of countering, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, right now he hasn't really found a way through this position yet. Not been able to really get down and get above the knees. Hasn't really tried to go around yet. Pato trying to get a hold of that back heel. I would say that he would probably want, he's going to, at some point, if he can create that angle, circle that right leg. If he can get that ankle, circle that right leg behind, go back, butterfly hook.
So we're just over 5 minutes in this match. So far, Pato, I think, has been the only
judges' favor,
submission attempt.
Blue.
Yeah, he's getting the judges' favor so far. Left in this match. Dante on top, looking to pass the guard of Diego Pato. Dante's had just an incredible year, competing many different events. AIGA, IBJJF, you know, just all different formats. Pato gets to the top position now. This should be interesting.
Yeah, that was a nice little leg entry to come up. He finds himself now knee shield for Leon, and I think he's got a right hand in between the leg there trying to scoop, but that cross face from Pato will slow that down.
Dante with
right on a straight foot lock. He got on that quick. Got on that very quick.
Saw a little grimace in the face of Dante Leon. Diego Pato had a nice little bite.
He did. He went on that again. It's the speed of what he can get your leg extended. It's quite remarkable when he like his submission goes from sort of like an inversion or a leg entry to all of a sudden that thing's on, and it does that very well.
Guy Mendez is saying it's going to be the year of the duck. Duck means Pato in Portuguese, but Dante Leon, man, is just a gamer, so strong. He says this could be one of his last matches here at 155. And, you know, he said he wanted to go up to 170. And Pato said to me, man, you know, Dante's got to worry about his own division instead of going up.
He's got a double hook there. Now see if he can open up the right leg. He's going to try to drag over to the other side or even sit in a leg lock of his own, Dante, if he swings that right leg over around that hip.
Dante trying to control the wrist of Pato, just trying to shut down these attacks, but Pato just countering here. Man, Dante has had an incredible year. Like I said, we've seen him at AIGA, we've seen him at IBJJF events, we've seen him here at Who's Number One. But the match is not going like a normal Dante Leon match today. So it's very interesting, and I don't know if that's the specific strategy that Dante has, or has Dante thrown him off his game a little bit.
He's having a hard time cracking the shell. Pato again and on the heel. He got it.
Oh, and Diego Pato just submitted Dante Leon. Are you kidding me? Diego Pato is your winner. Wow.
Whoa. I mean, again, we talk about, he got in on the heel and it was on faster than Leon could begin his counter. And just left his, well, I think that might have been his left leg, I'm not sure. He left the leg behind, left it by the hip. And then Pato was in on that, sucked it up. You can
Take a look at that replay here.
Watch Leon's left leg. He left that leg behind. Goes in on that heel. Outside leg position. Heel hook already on.
Dante Leon has looked unstoppable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Diego Pato just submitted him. Grabs his 145-pound strap, brings it to the mat. He wants to show off the bling into both belts. Wow, I can't believe that happened, Sean Williams.
The official decision, the winner in the blue corner and new lightweight Who's Number One champion, Diego Pato.
Diego Pato, the champ of Who's Number One, gets the belt put on his waist by the legend Andre Galvao.
Two division. And you know, these matches, these two guys are so closely contested. You never know. But lightning fast.
Amazing job by this young man. Let's kick it over to Kendall Rosing for a word with our winner.
Perfect, okay. Diego Pato here is the second ever two-time belt holder in 2 different weight classes. How does it feel to make some history here tonight?
Heavy, you know. I mean, I have been like a fighter like in the buff division, 155, 145. I think I don't feel like too much the strength or the weight. I mean, I walk like almost around the way, so it's nothing special, not like change a lot. So, yeah.
So do you plan to continue to defend 2 different titles at the same time?
Let me take a rest a little bit.
Tell us about what was going through your mind in those leg entanglement positions. There was a pretty tight one early on. There was an escape. Was that the game plan coming into this match? Is that where you were looking to be, or did it just happen to work out that way?
Yeah, a lot of you guys know about my game. And then I always looking for the submission, and then I will not like stop until I get it, or like the real attempt to the leg. So, excuse me. And then, yeah, I was ready to fight like that, into the end. So finally, I find the right spot to post myself and then get the submission. So I'm happy.
Now you have a very loud presence here in the crowd tonight. Can you talk a little bit about what it felt like to have that support here? We got a lot of people here cheering you on. You heard that in the match. Is there anything you'd like to say to your teammates here supporting you?
I mean, I changed for AJ. I changed like, hey! So I did the move to AJ a couple months ago, like almost 1 year, and a little bit like more than 1 year. And then the way the guys like hug me, like opened the door for me. It was like so special, especially everybody, like no one like laughed, but like everybody like support me well, and like this make a lot of difference. Like you guys see here, a lot of people like cheering for you. It's like a special moment, and then of course you guys gonna see like a lot of them like during the tournament. So, hey yo, Jay.
Is there anything you'd like to add in Portuguese for the fans at home?
Valeu, galera do Brasil aí. Sei que vocês estão sempre dando suporte para nós aí, e isso é muito especial para a gente que está aqui fora. Infelizmente eu não consigo estar no Brasil, mas eu estou sempre procurando minha melhora, então infelizmente eu queria estar muito lutando no Brasil. Se um dia o Who's No More pudesse, sei lá, algum dia seria algo incrível, sempre com a torcida do Brasil. E é isso. Muito obrigado a todo mundo. Valeu, osso, the double champion. Uhul!
Let's hear it one more time for our double champion, Diego Pato. Congratulations.